All right, with no Kathy Freeman in the field, Melbourne's Lee Naylor and Susan Andrews from Perth carried Australia's colours into the semi-final of the 400 metres. So let's go back to the track now.
Semi-final time in the women's 400 metres, and the athletes have just come out onto the track. Lee Naylor and Susan Andrews, the Australians featured here, and Lee Naylor will go in semi-final number 1 and Susan Andrews in the second semi.
And away they go. So from the inside, it's Manima Galay, Baiga, Bawuah, who went out very hard in her heat. She's doing likewise here in her semi-final. She's run past Damayanthi, Antoine, and Naylor's gone out pretty hard as well. She's alongside Thomas and Comm gang. So early, certainly Bawuah and Naylor both in very good positions. And now Damayanthi about to stake her claim.
And the most crucial 100 metres of the race coming up. Lee Naylor's really going to have to work. There's a couple of them going to come up her inside. She needs to stay relaxed and work hard off the bend.
Bawuah leads into the straight, and now coming Damayanthi with Antoine and Naylor, and Baiga's lifting on the inside. Naylor's got to dig deep here. Going to the lead, Damayanthi. Antoine, Naylor's responding. She's going to get through Lee. Damayanthi takes the lead from Naylor, Antoine and Bawuah, and they are the qualifiers. So Damayanthi first, Lee Naylor's run a super race second.
51.70 officially, and 52.20 for Lee Naylor. So that's an outstanding run in the semi-final from Lee Naylor.
Good thing about that is it means she will draw lane 3, 4, 5 or 6 in the final, which are the best lanes to take in the 400 metres. Third was Antoine in 52.30, and fourth, the final qualifier from that heat, Bawuah, in a personal best of 52.58.
Second personal best in a row for Bawuah. She did one in the heat, and she's done it again here in the semi-final. So she is in good form, as is Lee Naylor.
Lee Naylor, you must have had your red cordial before you came out tonight.
I certainly had a Barocca or two. I've been a bit tired from yesterday, and yeah, that was good.
It was a good run, and you played it smart. I mean, you really sort of had to pick up in the last sort of 100 metres of that race.
Yeah, the one thing I didn't want to do was die in the last 100, so I had a little bit up my sleeve, which was very handy.
And looking forward now to the final, of course.
Yeah, really wrapped. Looking forward to it. Might start putting a few more things together and see what I can come up with.
Well, we look forward to seeing you there.
Start list for the second semi-final of the women's 400. Nguimgo in 1, Kiriako 2, Straker 3, Williams 4, Curbishley and Richards 5 and 6, 2 of the favourites. Susan Andrews, Australia, lane 7, and Fraser from England in lane 8. The big guns in this semi-final drawn immediately inside her. Sandie Richards from Jamaica in 6, Allison Curbishley from Scotland on screen there in lane 5. Away. Richards took a while to stand up. Curbishley certainly got out well. As we look from the inside, it's Nguimgo, Kiriakou, Straker, Williams, then Curbishley. She's gone out strongly. Richards has responded now. She's alongside Andrews, and Fraser out in lane 8.
Fraser's gone out very fast. You can see her almost off screen there. Richards running very relaxed and very fast. Curbishley coming up her inside though. Andrews is going to have to pick it up around this bend.
So it's Fraser in front, but Curbishley and Richards will come at her. Andrews is clearly fourth at the moment. She's going to have to respond because Straker from Barbados is about to come at her. Fraser leads from Richards and Curbishley. Andrews needs to dig in. Straker's moved to her. Also coming through Williams from Canada, but Richards goes to the lead, and Richards is going to win. Fraser second, Curbishley third. Great race for fourth. It will just go to Straker from Barbados ahead of Williams from Canada. And Susan Andrews misses out. She's run officially 6th.
Richards is in fantastic shape. She's hardly puffing after that. Unofficially 50.66, a fabulous race. If she wants to give it a bit in the final, she could go sub 50 seconds.
So Sandie Richards from Jamaica. She bided her time initially. When Curbishley moved up inside her down the back, she went with Curbishley. They made their runs together and came at Fraser once they got into the home straight.
You can see Fraser ran her first 300 scared, wasn't sure what those two on the inside were going to do, and ties up towards the finish. But Richards only ever run under 50 seconds once before, and that was to grab herself the silver medal at the World Championships last year behind Cathy Freeman, and she looks in fantastic shape. I think she'll go very close to running a personal best here if she wants to chase it.
Result of semi-final number 2 of the women's 400. Sandie Richards from Jamaica first, 50.65. Donna Fraser from England second, 50.85. Allison Curbishley, the Scot, third, 51.64. And through to the final as well, Melissa Straker from Barbados with a time of 52.32. Susan Andrews, no joy there, running in 6th position.
That, of course, was the event we thought was unbackable with Cathy Freeman. She's probably sitting at home watching that. We have Lee Naylor, though, from Shepparton, Victoria. She's going to be running the final. 400 tomorrow. Who knows? It may produce another golden moment for us.
Richards, Fraser and Curbishley. These three into the home straight, and Curbishley's looking strong and Fraser looking strong, and Richards, though, is so powerful. And the British girls coming through, but Richards is going to take it. Sandie Richards of Jamaica is the Commonwealth champion. Allison Curbishley gets silver. Donna Fraser gets bronze. 50.18 the time. It was pretty quick, and what a brilliant challenge the two Britons gave. Curbishley for Scotland, Fraser for England, and it went to the form book, really. Richards had been there before, 50.03 her best, and I have to say that Curbishley will be pleased with that, really. And so will Donna Fraser. She's come of age. 2 medals for Britain, but more importantly on this occasion, 1 for Scotland and 1 for England.